Alrighty then, once you are ready, please introduce yourself again, introduce the run, give me a countdown for the timer, and we'll get started.
Hello, welcome back for my really last run in this event. It will be a run of Sheepy, a short adventure. Sorry, I'm changing some things. I don't see the game anymore. Great. Okay, I'm seeing everything back. I did a false manipulation. And yeah, we will have some time to talk about the game. So I suggest we start in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. So, Sheepy A Short Adventure is a free game available on Steam actually, and it's a 2D game and not a Metroidvania, which is quite rare nowadays. But this is a 2D platforming games. You will recognize some similarities, especially with Celeste at the end of the run. But for the moment, we are just this little plushy, sheepy thing, walking and jumping. We don't have many opportunities or powers, but this will change with the time. And this game is called Sheepy A Short Adventure for a reason. It's because it's short, and the speedrun is short as well. It will last probably less than 20 minutes. And yeah, many things will happen during this game. The speedrunning scene is extremely prolific, especially in this category, because the glitch, we are on the glitchless run, because there is one glitch that allows you to get the double jump at the beginning of the game, but it is extremely painful to perform and extremely long. So yeah, the glitchless speedrunning is more popular and is extremely active. We have an extremely active scene in the speedrunning of this game, and mostly French because the game is French. But then I'm trying to make this popular in other marathon, non-French-speaking marathons. And we meet our first boss fight versus Patches, and I died. Wow, this never happens, but I died at the beginning, so it's not a really big time loss. But yeah, let's try to not die this time. I just needed to rush. Okay, what? Come on. Okay, great. Okay, so I just have to put myself here and wait until it tries to rush. I put a jump here, and there is a small glitch which is authorized in the category that hit Patches, so I can make the fight go quicker. And now I have the double jump, so you can see I can jump twice here, and there will be a small animation to end this first actual level. Great. I just have to run away, and it's mostly scripted sequence. It's not really hard, and I just have to wait here until the sequence ends, because yes, this game is really cinematic. It had a lot of really cinematic sequences like this one. And we are falling, and that's the end of the first level, and not the end of the game, obviously. We will have to, we can double jump during the loading sequence, and we will wake up in some garbage in the second level. That's why you can probably hear me spamming my controller. It's because I want to spam all the buttons that can allow me to wake up. And I will try to perform some skips as well in this yes. Oh, I messed up. I don't know why. Okay, wait, I will do that this way. Okay, wait. Okay. I lost like 2 seconds. I don't know why my brain just bugged on this skip. Anyway, I will try to perform new skip here, but it's not really easy to perform. Yes, I triggered the right thing. And here, the new mechanic is about elevators. So we will just trigger some elevator using levels all along this second level. There was one hidden lever here, and the second one is next to the next elevator, which will lead us to an animation as well once again. So we are like kindly lost in this facility, like an underground facility, abandoned one, and we don't know what's happening, but we'll soon know what is happening here. But for the moment we just have to find a way out. So yeah, this place is big. Let's hope to catch the right cycle here with the falling pillars that are coming. We meet those black holes like this here. I have a good cycle on this, I think. Here we can just use portion of our body to trigger the elevator, and that's what I did. Let's hope I will not die. Great, I have good cycle on this, and I can continue here, going down and down and down. From this point it's pretty straightforward for this level because we cannot do a good cycle on this, and we're almost at the end. So yeah, this creature is extremely cute, to be honest, and really this game is great for one guy project, if I'm not wrong. But we are already coming to the third level, which will be the nearest that we can meet in this game, the nearest level from Metroidvania, because this one has a lot of different ways, and there is an Easter egg if we get along all the ways of this level, but here we don't care, we just have to go forward, and so we won't take the time to visit everything. We'll just use an optimized route, and this route has been even more optimized because the game has been patched recently, which optimized some cycles at one moment, so that's a great thing for us. Actually here we will have to use the momentum with the movement of these platforms, and we will try to use that as well to perform some jumps at one moment. But for the moment we just have to go there and to go along this section. So this is the section that is now easier than before, and here I will try to use the momentum to get a high jump like this, and I will try to not get crushed. Too bad. We are not losing too many time, but too much time, I mean. But yeah. Okay, great. Yeah, we lost like 3 seconds. Not really notable. Actually, the biggest time loss we can have on this run is losing on the boss fight, which sadly happened, but it was on the beginning, so that's good. But anyway, time to make our fourth level and to get second power, because here we'll have a second power and a long scrolling phase, but in this scrolling phase we will have ways to go faster, so that's good. Here I just use some optimization to perform some jumps and eliminate those platforms. We have to go to the left because on the right we would get crushed, so we just have to go as fast as possible on the left side to get our next power. Okay, great. Um, so here it comes. I will perform some coyote jumps to get immediately the new power and not go around and take it from the upper side. And this new power is a dash, like this. And the thing with this dash is that we have like one small acceleration every time we are pushing the dash button. So that's why I will totally spam the dash button in this section, because it's a long scrolling section with some great drum and bass music. And because the guy who created this game is also a music producer called Mr. Suicide Chip. And he did the music for this game, obviously, and we can hear an extract of his talent at music as well. And here, just spamming the dash button to perform some small acceleration, as I said. And one important thing is that I can earn some seconds at the end of this sequence by doing some well-timed dash. So I will try to get those seconds at the end of this section. But yeah, this one is a bit long. But here it comes. Falling rocks. Great, we did it. We catch the whole jump. And it's time for the fifth level, in which we will meet back our nemesis and go to the final area that we just run afterwards. Here, just use the dash to go faster and reach and reach this level. And we are approaching the boss fight. Okay, great, it's working. I wasn't sure because I was on the edge of the button, but yeah. Soon. Won't be. And will be. Soon. And will be. Okay. One animation. The elevator is broken and we have to go down and down and down. All the way down to fight our second patches iteration. This time we will dash from the sky, and we have a way to optimize it once again, like this. If we go on the edge, great. Now, whoa! Okay, great. That was close. I almost died, but okay. Okay, let's try. Great. Whoa! Oh, too bad I lost on this. Okay, I think I will play it safely. Sadly, I lost. Okay, I will play it safely, I think. It's not that different, because it doesn't really change the cycle. It still ends here, and okay, first hit. Great. This strategy is safer, so yeah, I don't want to lose too many time on this. Great. Third phase. Okay. And time for the last hit. Okay. I'm doing it largely to be sure to have the place to perform. Okay, great. We have our new power, which is an air dash, I'd say, one like the one we have in Celeste for comparison. And so we can cancel an animation actually by just pressing all the buttons when activating the dash on a second jump. Here we just perform it the safest way possible, but we can do it with more risky strategies. We just have to grab this and we'll have an animation in which we will go all way up to the sky. And time for the revelation. Yay! Obviously this game is French. It's like we just cannot resist to make some Paris reference in our games. But no time to lose, it's time for the 6th and last level apotheosis. And now we have all the powers, so we just have to optimize absolutely everything. Oops. Great, great. Some dash. Okay, I won't try the optimization here. I just want to be sure I'm not dying once again. Okay, great. That's a good one. Some precise jump. And we are coming soon to the last area of the game, but for the moment we still have some stuff to climb. Black hole. Great. Just have to cancel the dash here. And we have to go down and down and down. And it's the time for the very last area of the game. Just dashing to get some speed. We can just speed up the animation. Okay, great. First one, second one. So in this section, we will have to forget about the power we got in the game. And so we have to forget about absolutely everything. So it will be harder and harder to reach the different balls to activate the portal. And now the dark energy is trying to get us, but now Patches is free for the dark energy, so it will protect us. So, oh, okay, yeah, I still had the power, I forgot about that. And okay, we are losing the air dash power, so now we just have the regular dash and the double jump, and the music goes epic. And we have to avoid the dark energy spike, but we will try to use it at some moment to get some propulsion when we won't have the dash anymore, which is now. So now we don't have the dash anymore, we just have the double jump, and we sadly won't have the dark energy propulsion, but great, woo! Because we have to go slowly to the end, but it's not really the end. Actually, we have to use the dark energy now. Just well-timed jump, and we get to the last energy ball to activate the portal, and we are losing our last power, the double jump, so we will have to go here regularly by foot. And it's almost the end, actually, of the run. We have a quite good time for a run, which had 2 deaths, to be honest. Okay, let's keep it safe. And some animation. The run is basically over, but it's not the time yet. We have to grab our friend and to take the portal to join what I guess to be our species or something like this. I'm not sure, but anyway, we have to take the portal, and the time will be when the screen will go black. Yeah. So it's coming soon. I'm leaving the controller because I don't have anything yet to do, and the time is coming now. Okay, that's a good run. I'm seeing the time here on the stream. Yeah, almost 19 minutes, which is logical because I died twice on the boss fight. But that was great. That was a great run to me. I really encourage you to discover this game because it's free and it's awesome. We really saw like 50% of the game. So yeah, I really encourage you to play this game. The speedrunning community is very advanced and welcoming and active. And we are easily welcoming non-French speakers because we are already enough of French speakers in this game. So yeah, thank you for InstaSpeedathon to call on me 3 times to run games. And yes, thank you to welcome this great speedrun. I really love this game, so thank you so much. Yeah, I will leave you to the next run.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for 3 runs at InstaSpeedathon 2076, especially this particular run, the Sheepy short adventure. That was a nice run. 18 minutes and 52 seconds on the clock on the end there for us on here. We're now going to go to the last run of the day. So that the last run of the day today is going to be James Bond 007 Everything or Nothing. This is one I'm particularly excited for because it's actually a game I played the demo of this next game as a child, and there's a part of the game which I saw during the actual run VOD that Nick provided for it, and it looks really exciting. I've never actually seen this game, the full version of this game, ever since I played the demo of it. I really need to find a copy of it somewhere, actually. But anyway, we're going to go over to it in a moment's time. But don't forget, we are, of course, doing this as a charity event for Everyone Can. If you'd like to donate, then on Twitch, type !donate in the chat. On YouTube, there's a link in the description down and below the video. That will take you to the donation page where you'll find some incentives and bid wars that you can donate to as well. And subject to terms and conditions on the page, the donations will go to Everyone Can. We will retain a 10% of all donations just so that we can cover our own running costs of the event. But the current total for Everyone Can stands at £49. The figure you see there on screen is the total event with the total amount we will be donating to Everyone Can at the end. That currently stands at £49. So, yeah, we will go over to James Bond 007 Everything or Nothing. So the run is due to start in like 20 minutes, so we are kind of ahead of schedule by quite a bit. So we won't be starting until the actual scheduled start time of the run, but it does give us time to do some sound checks and stuff like that anyway, which is absolutely great. But, Claire Delaney, do you have any final things you'd like to say before we finish with you and then go on to the next one?
Nope, I already said everything, so thanks. Yeah.
All right, well, no worries. Thank you very much for taking part, and hopefully we'll see you again next time.